Okay, we're back. So now we're gonna go and answer the exercise. I'll play the script in case that you need it, because we're gonna answer the two of them, okay? Vamos a responder los dos ejercicios. Vamos a escucharlo una vez y vamos a ir respondiendo y luego lo escuchamos de nuevo para confirmar, okay? Pero first we're just gonna listen and try to get all the answers for the exercise 2A and exercise B.
Unit 3, recording S3.2. Conversation 1. Hakeem from Indonesia.
I know a lot of people, but I don't have many close friends. Do you know Tommy?
Yes, he works in your office.
That's right. Well, we like doing the same things. Playing sports, going to the movies, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, on the weekends, we usually play soccer or go running together. But I never talk about home life or personal things.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I talk to Padma, my wife. Yes, Padma is my best friend. I don't need other people. I'm happy with my family.
Conversation 2. Bridget from Scotland. I have 35 online friends and I know them all. They're people in my family and my friends in real life. Really? But my son, Mark, has about 1,500 friends. I mean, 1,500 friends. He doesn't know 1,500 people. Of course not. He meets people at parties and he adds them to his friends, or he meets them online. But they aren't true friends. I don't think so. But Mark is sometimes on his computer for 8 or 10 hours. Not every day, but 2 or 3 times a week. It's crazy. Yes, I think so. Conversation 3. Jane from New Zealand. I think my sister is one of my true friends. Your sister, Diana? Yes, I think she's my true friend. She calls me every day and we talk about everything. Our problems and our good times. Everything. You're lucky. I don't have any brothers or sisters. I know. She always listens to me and we often visit each other. That's nice. And then I have a really good friend from elementary school. Her name's Julie. We hardly ever see each other. Maybe 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years, but we often email or text each other. Yeah, I have a friend like...
Okay, did you get to finish? I mean to answer? Yes, okay. So let's go here. The first one is Hakeem. He talks about a friend he or she does things with. What about Bridget? What does Bridget talk about?
Online friends.
Online friends, very good. And well, therefore Jane talks about his or her best friend. Now let's complete in here. We're gonna put a check mark in the ones that were mentioned. Hakeem plays tennis, go running, and talk about personal things with Tommy. It's just go running, right? Hakeem has, wants, or doesn't want lots of friends.
What's to?
Wants a lot of friends.
Doesn't want.
Doesn't want. He said that with his wife, it was enough, that he doesn't need more friends. What about Bridget? Bridget has 30, 35, or 45 online friends.
35.
35, okay. What about Mark? Mark knows, doesn't know, or meets all his online friends.
Doesn't know.
Doesn't know, okay. Jane talks to her sister every day, visits her sister every day or meets her sister every day?
Visits.
Visit.
I'm not really sure.
Talk to.
Talk to.
Talks to, okay. And what about Jane? Jane talks to her friend Julie every day, emails her friend Julie every day, or doesn't see her friend Julie every day. What do you have?
Talks to.
Talks to, okay. Let's confirm. I'm going to click here. And it is doesn't want, 35, doesn't know, talks to, and the last one is doesn't see. Doesn't see her friend Julie every year. Every day, sorry. Okay. I'm going to erase the answers from this exercise. Do you have any question about this? No? Okay, so then we're gonna scroll it down. And it says in here, we're gonna start talking about grammar, and it says adverbs of frequency. Read the sentences and put the adverbs in bold to correct in the correct place on the line below. On the weekend, we usually play soccer or go running together. Mark is sometimes on his computer for 8 or 10 hours. We often visit each other to do things together. We hardly ever see each other, maybe 3 or 4 times in the 5 years. Okay, so these are called adverbs of frequency. As we can see in here, they go from 0% to 100%. I'm going to place the answers. For example, here it says 10%, 0 is never. A 10% will be hardly ever, which means that it happens almost never. Sometimes it's something that happens regularly, but not that often, o sea, no tan seguido. But sometimes, algunas ocasiones. Then we have often. Often is with something, when something happens, let's say that let's say that the week has 7 days. So if something happens often, probably happens every week or happens 3 days a week or maybe 4 days a week or even more. And usually it's something that is more like a routine, something that happens very, how can I say, like, because it's already a plan or it's something that you are used to do. Okay, so as I was telling you, these are called adverbs of frequency. Let me show you a little slide I have of this topic. Let me just open it. Where is it? There are many different types of adverbs. Hay muchos tipos de adverbios, pero los adverbs of frequency son un tema muy amplio y muy variado, pero los adverbs of frequency son esos adverbs que me indican, como la palabra lo dice, la frecuencia con la que se realiza algo, que puede ser desde el 0 como el never hasta siempre como el always. Entonces, toda la palabra que me indica la frecuencia con la que una acción se realiza es un adverb of frequency. De hecho, hay muchos tipos de adverbs, pero vamos a hablar en este punto de los adverbs of frequency. Okay, the presentation I'm talking to you about is opening, so just give me time for it to load. This is just for me to show you examples of it. I'm sorry, it's loading, so. Okay, well, these things loads, mientras carga, vamos a tomar asistencia, okay, para no estar así nada más. Okay, veamos a Mavisca Valencia.
Present.
Bustamante Méndez.
Here, teacher.
Carvajal Bernal.
Present.
Ay, permítanme, se me volvió a trabar. A ver, voy a dejar de... Ahí está.
Profe, a lo mejor se apaga su cámara y todo, a lo mejor no se traba ya.
A ver, funcionará. Es que con Zoom me pasa muy seguido que no puedo abrir varias pestañas, o sea, las tengo que abrir desde antes porque si no se pone muy lento. No sé si sea mi caso o el de todos. Castillo Sandoval. Cohen Escobar.
Present.
Encinas Delgado.
Present.
García Murillo.
Present.
González Verdugo.
Presente.
Witimea López.
Present.
Mada Fontes.
Present, teacher.
Molina Nieblas. Mejía Córdoba. Monzón Figueroa.
Present. No se activó el audio.
Sí, don't worry. Ochoa Hernández. Palafox Osuna.
Present.
Proaño Trejo.
Here, teacher.
Ruiz Cervantes. Ruiz Molina. Romero Moreno. Soto Quintana. Uribe Moreno.
Present.
Valle Barajas. Velázquez Mendoza.
Present.
And that's it. Okay. Okay, so here we have just examples of what adverbs of frequency are. So we sometimes go to the theater. I always go cycling on Sundays. My puppy hardly ever pees inside the house. He doesn't usually go shopping. Do you always go to the university by bus? You aren't often at home. Quiero que vean algo. En cuanto al orden, así a simple vista, ¿dónde coloco el adverb of frequency? ¿Dónde lo estoy colocando?
Al lado del pronombre.
Al lado del pronombre o el sujeto en este caso y antes del verbo. Sometimes go. Doesn't usually go. Always go. Hardly ever pees. A excepción del verb to be. Cuando tengo el verb to be, voy a colocar el adverb of frequency después del verb to be. Un ejemplo aquí, you aren't often at home. Cuando es un verbo de acción, coloco antes del verbo el adverb of frequency. Cuando es el verb to be, lo coloco después del verb to be. ¿Sí? Esta presentación en realidad habla de muchos adverbs, pero aquí les voy a mostrar para enfocarnos en el de how often. Estos son los diferentes tipos de adverbs of frequency that we know. Let me draw a chart. Estos. Que son always, sometimes, often, frequently, normally, generally, usually, occasionally, seldom, rarely, and never. Pero, obviamente los más comunes vienen siendo always, sometimes, often, usually, rarely, and never. Los demás como normally, generally, frequently, occasionally, seldom, no son tan comunes, sin embargo, sí los utilizamos. Y en cuanto al porcentaje, no es que exista de que uno vaya forzosamente antes que el otro o después que el otro, es simplemente para que ustedes tengan una referencia de lo que significan. Obviamente, si ustedes hacen algo, ya es objetivo también, pues, en cuanto a la frecuencia para ustedes, por ejemplo, supongamos que para mí siempre yo quiero decir, I always go there. Y literalmente no es cierto, o sea, simplemente es una expresión que yo estoy decidiendo utilizar con always porque es algo que siempre hago de acuerdo a mí. Entonces, ya también el significado es subjetivo, o sea, no es como que a fuerzas siempre va a ser igual para todos, o sea, todos va a tener, cada quien va a tener su propia perspectiva con estos tipos de adverbs. Y bueno, faltando 12 minutos, vamos a parar aquí porque nos quedan 2 clases más y si me voy de largo, luego nos va a sobrar mucho tiempo en las otras 2 clases, entonces continuamos mañana. ¿Ok? ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿No? Ok, I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,